You use the people around you as fuck tools. You use yourself. You fuck yourself. Shut your fucking mouth for a second and wake up and look inside. What do you feel? What are you doing in this room? You came here looking for something. Shut your fucking mouth for a second and wake up and pay attention to your intentions. What are you talking about? What the fuck did you say to me? Take a good look around you. Does this place look familiar? Could that possibly be because you have always been here? It just seems to me so funny how people need things. We need this, that, and that. You need this and we need that. Fuck you people, I am so sick of you and your fucking needs. Nobody knows how to reach in and find the emptiness and hold on to it forever. Fuck you people, I am so sick of you and your fucking needs. How could you see yourself so special? What makes you think you deserve to ever have this hole filled? Take a good look around you. Does this place look familiar? Could that possibly be because you have always
But do you wanna kiss me? Do you wanna touch me? Do you wanna feel me? But do you wanna kiss me? Do you wanna touch me? Do you wanna feel
Take a good look around you. Does this place look familiar? Could that possibly be because you have always been here? One circle ride from a deaf man that always smiled and nodded when you spoke. But you realized that something was wrong when he mistook your tragedy for a joke.
I have something for you. Take stuff sounds like it'll fit right in the song. Can you tell me who I am? I seem to have misplaced how I feel. I always lose everything that's real. I'm in its grip, and it won't let go. Who I am, I don't know. The touch that burns, the lips that lie, keep on going, don't know why. See a smile, can't feel it still. Loathing's burn, stabbing words. What is this thing I can't unlearn?
Can someone tell me who I am? I seem to have misplaced everything that I feel. I always lose what's real. I'm in its grip and it won't let go. Who I am, I don't know. The touch that burns, the lips that lie, keep on going, don't know why. See a smile, can't feel it still. Buildings burn, stabbing words. What is this thing I can't unlearn? Can't even remember how I came here to this land of unforgiven madness, where I beat and suddenly friends become strangers. I feel so angry about this frozen hunger. I'm sticking with my desire. Amnesia consequence of falling balance. I can take no more. I'm like food to hide in the middle of a fucking holy war. I have looked through my eyes and your eyes are poison dog food. You were on the ledge, motherfucker, I will push you. I will tell you all I always look you in the eye. No matter how fucked up you think I am, I'll always be me. So keep your drama away because it doesn't impress me. It doesn't even make me suffer up to give the fucking thing. Open my eyes and look all around me. Between truth and lie, I cannot define. I've lost myself in the feeling a connection to something beside myself, inside this empty canyon. What you run from is what I'm feeling all of the time, and what you don't want to think's fucking always on my mind. My smile, I haven't conquered a thing. I'm swimming in the vacuum, breathe the air that burns. What is this thing? What is this thing? What is this thing I can't unlearn? Merciful God is a ruler of liars. Truth is only temporary. Your sins will be washed off in holy water. You enter mask with empty eyes, greed. Black heart, you feel no guilt. You have no conscience. How do you and your God suffer the separation? Out of desperation, you kill companionship and are forgiven by immediate gratification. Fuck it all. Nothing like feeling good in times of despair. You came to me and you asked me to make you numb. I handed you a drink and I told you that everything would be alright. You decided that you stabbed me with a knife, and not once did you even look me in the eye. Laugh because we're having so much fun, but somewhere in the back of my mind I want to kill everyone. Sometimes it consumes me, and it is the only voice I hear. Sometimes it consumes me, and it is the only voice I hear. Sometimes it consumes me, and it is the only voice I hear. Sometimes it consumes me, and it is the only voice I hear. Your pathetic self-absorption, your genetic immaturity, you're a flaw in evolution. I cannot allow you to break. Needing to drop the seed to dominate your ribs, all in the name of insecurity. Fuck everything! Sometimes it consumes me, and it is the only voice I hear. Sometimes it consumes me, and it is the only voice I hear. Laugh because we're having so much fun, but somewhere in the back of my mind I want to kill everyone. Pathetic self-absorption, your genetic immaturity, you're a flaw in evolution. I cannot allow you to break. Fuck everything! up in a dark and candlelit hallway. Does anyone here remember my name? Somehow the knowledge sank into the shadows of memory. A distant melody, the rain kisses coldly, caressing. I try to fight the drowning waters in my isolation. Look out to the vacant, shifting horizons, stranded out at sea. A distant melody, the rain kisses coldly, caressing.